G'day YouTube, 49's Fine Silver here. Today's project, I'm going to take a bag of cement and a bag of garden lime and make a crucible. I've done some new research into crucible building and today's project is going to be awesome. Okay guys, here's the important part. 1-to-1 mix. 1 cup of grey cement to 1 cup of garden lime. You also need water in a bucket. Alright, let me get that together and mix it up and I'll be back. Okay guys, once you've mixed that up, you just need an everyday cup from any of those places. You need a plastic ball. Stick the ball into the bottom of the cup. You have to work fairly quickly because the stuff goes hard very fast. And then just pour your mixture into the cup. A little bit lumpy, but that's okay. And then, make sure you can see who's doing it. Give it a little shake, little tap, just to get the bubbles out. And that's it. Let's just wait for that to dry and see how we go. Alright guys, after that's dry, I'll be back. It'll only take a few seconds for you, but it'll probably take a couple of days for me. Alright, see you then. Okay guys, it's been about 4 hours. So I want to take the cup off it and just let it dry properly. Okay, we'll just sit that there for a bit longer. Take off that little bit of excess that's there. Maybe pop the ball. Might even pop it completely. And there you go. Now just let that sit there and dry. I think the better it dries, the better the job will be. Now I've done another one at the same time that I did in a ice cream bucket. And I just put another ball on top of it instead and weighed it down. And there it is. So I thought I'd make that one for copper, this one for silver. Alright guys, I'll let it go for another few days, maybe a day and a half. And we'll see how it looks. Righto, back soon. Okay guys, it's been about 24 hours. And what I forgot to show you yesterday is when I took the cup off, I turned it upside down on the concrete and just rolled it back and forward so I could get that even. Now that it's nice and even, it's as hard as a rock. It's time to prepare it now for some metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some everyday borax. Just there, let me move some of these things out of the way so I can move. Alright, I'm going to get some borax. I'll fire up the torch and we'll get these crucibles prepared. Alright, hang on a sec. Okay guys, I've turned the camera around so we can get a good view of it. Now, preparing the crucible with the borax is quite easy. All you need to do is get your torch out. Now you can probably do it with matte gas as well, but today I'm going to be using the oxy. So let's get it started. I'll probably do it in fast motion. It does take a little while, probably about 7 or 8 minutes. But the better glaze you get over your crucible, the better job it will be. So let me get started. And that's it. So it's just a matter of putting glaze over the top, rolling your torch, keep it rolling until you've got a nice glaze over it. Okay guys, now for the moment of truth. Can we melt silver in it? What I'll do is I'll get a little thing to pour. I'll just put this little old skull into the middle of that. I'll push it in. That should do for a test anyway. We've got a piece of 4/9 fine silver here into the crucible. We'll fire up the gas again. Alright, and there we have it. We have melted silver, we have an empty crucible. And the beauty about this crucible, did you notice that I'm using my bare hands on it? It's not hot at all down here. It's probably hot at the top, but I'm not going to touch up there. But you don't need to have any special tools to use this one. And it's turned out quite nicely, so all good. All right, let's check out what's happened with this piece of silver. I've got a bucket of water there. I'll just take that little drip off so I don't waste it. Roll him out. All right, there's still a little bit of sand on him, but how sweet is that? All right, guys, that crucible probably cost about $8 for the 2 bags of materials that I used. But I only used a cup of each, so you could probably make maybe 4 or 5 crucibles out of that. Okay, guys, I hope this has helped. If you've made it this far in the video, there'll be a couple of other videos come up. I'll probably put the playlist for my other crucible builds. And until then, thanks very much. Catch you on the next one. So that's it from me. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.